Hi guys, thank you for being here for another video. Today I just wanted to do something a little more casual, a little more chill, have just some fun hangout time, catch you guys up on what's been going on in my life. And I will also be doing a makeup look that a few of you have requested that I do a little tutorial on. It is from my kawaii snacks video, which I will link up above for you guys as well. It's like this really pretty yellow, orange, sparkly look. So I will be doing my makeup like that while I just sit and chat with you guys. So grab yourself a snack or a drink and come hang out with me for a little bit. Okay, there we go. I've got you guys zoomed in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing up here. I will of course have all of the items and products that I use listed down below. The links are affiliate links, so if you care to buy any of the things I'm using today, you can do so through those links. I get a little bit of commission, so if you want to help your girl out, feel free to shop away. Or not, Amazon, very easy to find these items. So first I'm just going to be using some eyeshadow primer, so that's what I'm doing first. But anyway guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a lovely spring season. I have been having one myself. As many of you may know, my husband and I finally bought a house of our own earlier this year in February, geez. Somehow the time has gone by extremely quickly, but also like super slowly. I don't know what's up with that, but it's happening. I am very happy to report that we are still so in love with this house. I swear every time we leave the house to go to the store or something and we drive through the neighborhood, I'm just like, I can't believe we live here. I can't believe I get to live in peace without a barking dog or stomping up above me. Because in our last apartment, that was an everyday occurrence. I cannot tell you how much living here has affected my own mental health, at least for sure. Probably my husband would say the same as well. But just like getting to have the peace and quiet that we enjoy in this home versus like the everyday just insane amount of noise and honestly just like rudeness from our upstairs neighbor, it's absolutely insane. So I'm going to be using the Sailor Moon Colourpop palette and I'm going to go ahead and start with probably this like kind of peachy color up here just as a transition shade. But yeah, so the house is amazing. We've had a few issues here and there. I know I did mention a while ago that like the AC up here wasn't working. Still kind of an issue, which is great because summer's coming. But other than that, things have been going super well as far as the house goes. I have been doing so much work like outside on like the patios and the garden area. Garden. It's not a garden, it's just the lawn. I cannot tell you how much I just want to rip up this lawn and replace it with AstroTurf because, believe it or not, taking care of a lawn, not super fun. And I swear the people that lived here before us just, I think they pretended that they did not see they had a lawn. Out there picking weeds and doing all sorts of fun stuff. It is kind of fun though. When I go out there to work, I'll listen to like the Animal Crossing soundtrack, which is like, I've picked a lot of weeds in my lifetime in Animal Crossing, so it makes it kind of fun. Kind of. And next I'm gonna go in with this yellow color up here in the corner. I'm just gonna take it on like a flat kind of fan brush and just put it like on the outer third of my eyelid here and also kind of like halfway up into the crease. That's the move that I'm doing. But as far as the house, I have gotten to do like some actual fun stuff as well. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just out here, you know, suffering, picking weeds and doing boring adult stuff. I've also gotten to plant some flowers and do fun stuff like that. I hope you guys have been able to go out and enjoy the springtime and do some gardening and just be out in nature. I really love the opportunity that I now have to just sit outside. Like, who would have thought that being in the outdoors, having some sun, feeling the breeze would be so good for you. Because as if my previous apartment didn't already sound horrible enough as it is, we did not have a balcony or anything in that apartment. So for 4 years, I had absolutely no access to the outdoors unless I walked to my car to go run errands. And in order to get to my car, I had to walk through some grass that was like a landmine of dog poop, because the people that live in that complex are also dog poop. So yeah, very happy to be in this house. I've been enjoying it. We've been doing some more decor and stuff, and I'll probably maybe do like some vlog stuff where I show you guys what we've been working on, but it's just been great. In short, I've spent all this time telling you the house is great. I've been having a great time out in the yard doing stuff, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this season as well. I would love to know what you guys have been up to in this time, if you've done any cool gardening projects, outdoor renovations, anything like that. I love going on Instagram and getting inspiration for like what I could do with my outdoor spaces. So if you guys have been working on something, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to know. So now I'm just taking that yellow and like really going back and forth in the crease here. I normally don't bring the secondary color further in than like halfway on my eyelid here, but I really want to blend it into the front as well because I want the yellow to be super bright for this look. I swear I just cleaned my brushes like the other day and now they're all nasty, so I gotta be out here rubbing them all off on my arm before I can move on. Wash your brushes. If you're watching this right now, this is my reminder, my plea, wash your makeup brushes. And I'll do the same after this video is done. So next I'm gonna take this like kind of orange corally color right here and like a little domed blending brush and just add this into like the very outer third, that corner of my eye, and just build it and blend it. So something else amazing that's been going on besides the house is that the channel hit 1,000 subs. Yay! I honestly still can't believe it, and I of course have you guys to thank. Nobody accomplishes anything by themselves, so of course I would not be in this position without you guys being here on my channel, watching the content that I make, being down below in the comments, having fun conversations. So thank you so much for being here with me for this first little leg of my journey. I'm gonna keep on going and just doing my best and having fun. And I hope you guys will be here with me and keep enjoying the content that I make. So I'm gonna blend this orange like into the yellow, not a whole lot. I'm almost going for like a sunset, a tropical sunset look, which will be perfect for the blazing summer that is well on its way. I'm actually really excited for summer, not because of the heat obviously, but I think that like the summer content that I have planned will be really fun. I really didn't start, speaking of the channel, I really didn't start going full time into this channel until around like fall of last year, like September, October. And during that time, the pandemic was happening, so everything I filmed had to be inside my house. And so I really didn't get to film much or anything at all that was out and about outside my home. So I'm really excited to be able to go out in the summertime and kind of bring you guys around Dallas and do fun stuff like that, do some summer-oriented seasonal content. And I think it'll be really fun. Since I started doing YouTube a little less than a year ago, one of my biggest fears, and it's probably a big fear that a lot of other content creators have, is I was like, how am I gonna keep coming up with ideas like of videos to make? And especially considering for the vast majority of the time that I've been creating content, I was very limited in what I could do and where I could go, considering we all had to stay inside to be safe. So now that, you know, we can go out and about, I am fully vaccinated, my husband is fully vaccinated, the people that I go out with are also fully vaccinated. It opens up a lot more doors for you know, things that I can do for myself to have fun, but also things that I can show you guys and like bring you guys around. So I am really excited about that. So if you enjoy like more vlog style stuff, going out and about, definitely stick around because I will be doing a bunch of that in the future. And so now I'm gonna take this like just generally tan beige color here in the corner, and I'm gonna put it on my finger, and I'm just gonna pat that. Oh, picked up a lot. I'm gonna pat that just in like the front part of my eyelid and kind of blend it into the yellow there. And I'm just putting this down as like a base because I'm gonna go over it with this like white gold like shimmery pearl color. And again, I'll just put that on my finger and I'm going to tap it there. Oh, it's so pretty, it's so sparkly. I really love this palette. I feel like it might have been a little overhyped just because, I mean, who doesn't love Sailor Moon? But I really enjoy the color story and like the quality of the shadows. I feel like any time I've heard someone not really liking it is because they don't particularly feel like they can use all the glitter that's in it. But y'all know me, that suits my lifestyle perfectly. And so the final thing I'm gonna do for the eyes is take this really pretty gold here. It's like a pressed loose glitter. I don't know how much sense that makes, but it's like actual little chunks of glitter like in a pressed form. So I'm just gonna take that on my finger and I'm just gonna like dot it right in the middle of my lid. Not like a whole lot. I'm not trying to like spread it around too much. I'm basically just putting it like right up the middle, and I like to think it gives my eye a little more dimension because it's like highlighting it in the middle. I mean, I don't know what that's all about, but I think it looks pretty. But speaking of like going out and about, I have gone to the mall, like in person at the mall for the last couple of weekends. And like before the pandemic, I went to the mall, but obviously now that we've been inside for so long, getting to go out to somewhere like the mall without feeling guilty, you know, like, oh, do I really need to be here? It's, you know, it's not considerate to be going out because the pandemic and all that. And now I can just go out with my girlfriends for no reason at all. It's so funny. The first time we went out to the mall together a couple weekends ago, we were hungry, so we stopped at the food court, and the mall is one of the only places that you can still get Dippin Dots. Do y'all know about Dippin Dots? I don't know who knows about Dippin Dots, but I certainly do, and it's like a staple from my childhood. It's like dots. It's like ice cream that's in these tiny little dots, and they use like, I don't know what it is, but it's something that like flash freezes the ice cream, I guess. Like they drip it somehow and then it freezes it instantly, and it's so yummy. And so they sell it at the mall. It's kind of like you don't see like Sparrow pizza anywhere else but the mall. I don't know if y'all are aware of any of these things I'm saying. If not, please ignore me. But anyway, so Dippin Dots. So I got Dippin Dots and now I'm like super addicted to them. I got them 2 weekends in a row when we went to the mall. And please excuse me, I'm not gonna do like a great job on my forehead. That's why we have bangs, right? Cover the forehead. So I'm all about Dippin Dots now. And if you do know what Dippin Dots are, please tell me what your favorite flavor is down below. I don't know why this is important to me. It's kind of like knowing your Hogwarts house. I also need to know your favorite Dippin Dots flavor. Mine is banana split. But yeah, so been going to the mall. I've also been trying to learn how to roller skate. I may or may not do a video about it depending on how many times I bust my butt practicing. I haven't yet, actually. Knock on wood. I think this is wood. I'm gonna knock on it. I haven't fallen yet. I've been only out a couple of times because I'm afraid, and I don't have a helmet yet. I have like all the pads and the wrist guards and stuff, but I don't have a helmet. And I feel like protecting my brain is kind of important. So I don't really want to skate anymore until I have a helmet. But the helmet's expensive. Of course, like everything that I want is like pastel rainbow and stuff, which they charge a premium for apparently. It's expensive to be kawaii. Or maybe helmets are just expensive, I don't know. I haven't looked into any of this stuff since I was a kid. Or at all, actually. My parents always bought my helmets for me. Maybe helmets have just been out here being expensive this whole time, and I lived in a privileged ignorance to that. The helmet's like $70 on Amazon or something. I am not made of money. But yeah, so I've been learning to skate. Mayfield and I have been skating together. She got the cutest pair of roller blades. I used to rollerblade like a fiend when I was a child. I had these super cool, like, black rollerblades, and the wheels were like lime green. It was super sick. And I was really good at it too. I was really good at rollerblading. But you know, I see all these super cute girls on Instagram and TikTok doing like skate dancing and stuff, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be cute. It's hot girl summer coming up. I want to do hot girl things. It's so lame. I've been like thinking about what outfits I want to wear when I go roller skating and like how to make it extra cute. I got myself the cutest pair of roller skates from, what is it? Impala skates. They're like this really cute, like rainbow pastel. I'll put them up on the screen here for you. So yeah, they're really cute. And I'm not that bad at it. Like I said, I haven't fallen. I keep my balance pretty well. I have to go pretty slow, and my friends make fun of me for this, but like, I've been watching like how to skate videos on YouTube, and the lady that I watch like teaches you to start from like a certain starting position to like make sure you're balanced and all that. It's kind of like ballet positions. And so I always start from this like almost ballet position before I can keep skating. So I'll stop, I'll recenter myself, I'll stand in my little position, you know, I've got my arms out, I've got my chin up like she says, and then I can go. It's kind of goofy, but I haven't fallen yet, so it's working. Oh, and speaking of Mayfield, I know that I have mentioned this in my video I did with her on creating and tasting Lolita themed teas, which I'll link that video up above for you guys as well. But Mayfield has her own YouTube channel now. It's been up for a little bit. It's called MAE'S, and I'll link that down below in the description box for you guys. But she has been doing so good. She does really cool like true crime and mystery stories. It's kind of like a podcast. But she wears Lolita fashion while she's doing it, so she looks super cute. Her set looks amazing. We have like matching these things. I totally copied her. Oh, okay, so the camera battery died because someone did not have any backups charged, so while the battery was charging, I did my eyeliner. I hope you can forgive me. It's the same application and eyeliner that I always use, so don't worry, I didn't pull a switcheroo on you. What was I going on about? Skating with Mayfield. I'm so excited that May and I are doing this whole like YouTube adventure. But yeah, I'm very excited to start traveling with May again. May and I have traveled quite a bit together. Oh, and I'm using a blush from the Animal Crossing collab with Colourpop. Another great collection, by the way. But I know I've complained about this several times on this channel, but May and I have been trying to get to Japan since, oh my god, every time I remember this, I forget just how long it's been. We've been trying to get to Japan since August of 2019. Back in August of 2019 is when we planned our trip to go to Japan together with our partners. And when we planned it in August, we use a travel agency. I've used the same one for both previous times I've been to Japan. So we planned it ahead of time with them, and we were planning to go to Japan in April of 2020. It was supposed to be a fun trip with friends, and we were going to be there during my husband and I's wedding anniversary. So it was supposed to be great, super fun. But everything changed when the coronavirus attacked. So of course, we had to postpone our trip Luckily, we didn't lose any money or anything like that. But at that point in the pandemic, we really had no idea how this was going to play out. We thought that at that time in April 2020, that, you know, oh, we'll get to go fall of 2020. Here we are, nearly in summer of 2021. We still have not made it to Japan, and Japan is giving no real indicators anymore at this point as to when they might even open the country up again. So a big part of the last couple months of our lives has been us dealing with the flights we booked through Orbitz. Don't book through Orbitz, okay? Don't do that. We booked through Orbitz, and they're basically just being big stinky heads. Go figure. So it's been really annoying to deal with that. But, you know, all we can do is keep hoping that, you know, in the fall after the Olympics happen, and Japan has more vaccines available and they will have been able to vaccinate their population, maybe they'll let me come in and stimulate the economy. I have been like dreaming of the content that I would make for you guys once we get over there. Can you imagine going Lolita shopping on Takeshita Street in Harajuku, going to cafes? We had planned to go to Tokyo and Hakone. Hakone is like a hot spring town in the mountains, so that was going to be super fun. And now that we're going in the future sometime, Nintendo World is going to be open when we get there eventually. So we are also planning on taking a trip down to Osaka to go to Universal Studios and go to Nintendo World. So believe me when I say I am so excited for all the future content that I have planned for you guys. I know it's being held up right now by a worldwide pandemic, and I'm at the mercy of Japan's government entity as to when I'll be able to get over there, but when I do, it's going to be amazing for all of us. But speaking of Japan, one of my New Year's, wow, it's hard to talk and put on lipstick at the same time. There we go, now I can talk. Speaking of Japan, one of my New Year's resolutions was to start learning Japanese again. I used to study like every day, and I was like, oh, now that our trip is delayed, I'll have even more time to study Japanese. Guess what I've done absolutely none of? Study Japanese. You know what, I'm gonna add some freckles, why not? And you know, I used to blame a lot of my lack of free time on my upload schedule. You guys know I used to do 3 videos a week, which was quite a lot of work considering I do all of this by myself. And now that I've gone down to 2 videos a week, I have so much more time to like plan and edit and also relax. So I think now that I've freed up some of my time, I can actually start learning Japanese. Please hold me to that. If you comment anything on my future videos, feel free to comment. Make sure that you're studying your Japanese, Heather. But yeah, since going down to 2 videos a week, wow, I am not good at making freckles, it's fine. Since I've gone down to 2 videos a week, I have been, a big surprise, a lot less stressed. I'm enjoying the process a lot more, not that I didn't before, but you know, I feel a lot more like I'm able to just focus on like the creative side of it and having fun and taking more time to like put, I just have mega freckle right in the middle of my nose, perfect, ignore her. But yeah, I'm having more fun being creative in like the planning and the editing process. I feel like for such a long time, especially in that period when I was between the apartment and the house, I pre-filmed like a crazy amount of videos so I could take a month off and like move in and whatever. I feel like ever since then, I was really just in a mindset of like, okay, I've got 3 videos coming up this week, I need to get them done, let's go, go, go. And I was just editing them to get them out. And like, obviously that's not sustainable, and especially now that I've past 1,000 subs, my content needs to continue to get better. So it's been really nice to spend more time editing, like making more funny edits, just adding in more like overlays and stuff. I hope you guys have taken notice and are enjoying it. Well, there it is. The makeup look is done. I hope you guys will give it a try yourself. I think it's really fun and great for summer. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and just letting me ramble on for a little bit. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I'm gonna go hang out with my cats probably and maybe make some pizza or something. I hope you guys have a really relaxing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!